because of what happened on 9/11, they shut the markets down for a while, and they shut air traffic down for a while, and they shut sporting events down for a while, and the world kind of got shut down. And as a day trader with a lot of positions on that couldn't trade those positions in any way and just had to wait till the markets opened up, and I didn't know when, I had some time on my hands, and I was living in Lincoln Park in Chicago, and knew a little bit about lake fishing, but didn't know a ton, and knew that Lake Michigan had some really good bass along the shore, but wasn't sure. Went out to the lake and brought my little spinning rod, and there was a bunch of fishermen out there. They said they were salmon fishing. I didn't know much about salmon fishing, and certainly didn't know anything about salmon catching. And was casting along the shore, right off Fullerton, if anyone specifically knows that area, which was just a walking distance from where I lived in Lincoln Park. And I hooked into a salmon. And I will tell you what, I probably wet my pants. I was super excited. The fish broke off. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have the drag set right. I didn't probably have the right pound test. I don't know if I had 6 or 8 pound test at the time, and I might have hooked into a 15-pound angry salmon and said, holy smokes, and was so excited. And must have brought my car, because I drove up to, I think, a place called like Park Bait Shop up a mile or two north on Belmont, and got a little better gear, a little heavier test, and went back. And you had to work for the fishing a lot, but my brother got kind of hooked on it, pun not intended. But during, the Lake Michigan, I assume all the Great Lakes have salmon, and I don't believe they're naturally there. I think they were stocked at one point, and the fish come back near the end of their life to spawn in the harbors and spawn in the channels and lay their eggs. And I don't even think the eggs take, or I don't think the cycle repeats itself, or maybe it does. I don't even know. But either way, they're getting late in life. I think they're 3 or 4 years old. And there's different types of salmon. There's king salmon and there's Chinook. And the king can be real big. Biggest I caught might have been like 15 or 16 pounds. But I'll tell you what, you're along Lake Michigan, which is just a beautiful, beautiful body of water. And just a beautiful body of water. And honestly, I probably don't enjoy the fact that I live by the city as much as I should. But maybe that's okay. I've had my time. I'm telling my stories right now. And but just a beautiful body of water. And you're along the shore, and there's just this cement spot between, I think it's North Avenue Beach and, I don't know, right just near North Avenue Beach. And you're walking along and you're fighting this salmon, and you're using, not really heavy gear, or at least I wasn't. And this fish would take off, and your drag would scream, and you'd go, I hope I have enough line. You reel it in and take off again. And pretty soon a bunch of my friends that I was living with kind of knew, and it was a fun place to be. We were, what was I guess I was probably 34, 33 or something at that time. And I had a bunch of friends that lived down there, and we kind of hang out. And I don't know if we drank beer there or not, but I think we had coolers. I know we had coolers because we threw the fish in something. But it's a really cool time. It was a really cool time. And again, we'd go, even when I was living back in the suburbs for the next few years, my brother, my buddy, and I would wake up and go out there early. And you weren't guaranteed to catch fish, but I'll tell you, when you did, it was pretty darn exciting. And the whole shore got excited, and people were watching, and it's really neat to watch somebody from shore fighting in a 15-pound fish. And yeah, it's really cool watching. So that's a fishing memory for you.